before they put the tempera paint on top, they put a green substance underneath. They thought that would make the skin more alive, and all it did over time was kind of turn it into a funny color. But it's great that you notice that. 17th century, not in Italy anymore. We're in the Netherlands, in Europe, but in Northern Europe, the Dutch. And right over here, why do we have all these beautiful paintings? Because the Dutch in the 17th century were very, very good at trade, shipping, and their ships went all over the world.
Studio. My name is Yvonne, and we have Kathy and Fagan. We are your docents for this studio add-on today. Now, before I tell you anything about what we're going to do, we're going to have a bit of a warm-up exercise.
The question is that the sound suits are so joyful in person, but I understand they have a much more somber origin. Could you just talk a little bit about how you made the first one?
You know, yeah, the first sound suit happened in 1992. It was in response to the Rodney King incident, which is sort of connected to the LA riot. Prior to that, I was doing really large constructive paintings.
But I want you guys to have this type of interaction. This is what having a social life and building relationships with everybody or everyone is about. Being able to do this.
My name is Brenda. You can look up here. I'm Brenda Carter-Taylor. And to my left is Miss Tracy Morant. And we're so excited to be with you all today. Since our topic today is, what's your career choice? I'd like for you to draw something that reflects what you want to do as a career. It doesn't have to be a whole picture. It could be a symbol or something like that that kind of indicates what you think you may want to do. It's just a reflection of your mind as to where you may see yourself doing in 5 years, 10 years, 15 or 20 years from now. So she got a
You want to be a fashion designer for dogs.
for dogs.
That's why we shared earlier, those 4 areas: innovation, technology. What were 2 of the others? There were 2 others. Innovation, technology were 2.
And entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship 3. There was 1 more. Research. Very good. Those are areas today, okay, that are believed to be the spots where you can have the most lucrative career opportunities and most rewarding. Education, great opportunities, and a lot of individuals, educators from the U.S. go to countries like Haiti to give their time. It's not so much, again, about the money, but it's about giving their time and providing their service to an area that really needs it and can benefit from it.
When you're choosing your career, make sure, when we were educated to be better 20 years ago, to be better citizens. But you're going to have to be educated to a career. So when you go off to college and you choose a major, make sure that whatever that is a terminal degree, which means you want to educate yourself to a job.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Mrs. Allen, and we have with us Mr. Wells and Ms. Parson will join us later. So today we're going to talk about careers in general. Today I'm going to talk with you a little bit about my background and how I chose my career. And last year, those of you were interested in Mr. Wells and his career. He's a graphic artist. When I got to college, they tried to get me to major in accounting only. So what I did, I majored in accounting and business education. And business education allowed me to teach. So I spent 38 years teaching students business education. In 2010, I retired. And guess what I'm doing now? I'm still teaching.
I am Linda Parson. My major was English and Business Ed. I've done all of my work on the secondary level. I'm just like Mrs. Allen. I love secondary.
Okay, and my advice for students, I think Ms. Allen has already told you about some of these things, but get to know your school counselor. What's your school counselor's name?
Ms. Hudson.
Also, research. Y'all have the power of the internet. And the last thing is to job shadow. Whatever you're interested in, I would say, ask someone if you can follow them. Just follow them for a day, just to see what their day is about. So this is your job for today. I want you to create a logo that resembles a dog. It can't be a dog face though. And you must use bubble letters. And the name of the brand is Pause for the Cause, so that has to be somewhere in the logo.
Okay, I don't like that.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, there's a lot happening.
Oh, that was my dance move.
Yes, there's a lot.
Oh, that's
Okay, good job. Stay there. So which nerves do we think? That is awesome. What else is moving? Yes, very good. And yeah, good job, guys. Awesome. Pay attention and be thinking about what nerves and nerve pathways are telling their bodies to do this. Will they say this? Nice. Okay, technically yes, all of them majorly used. Yes, spinal cord and thoracic. Good, nice. So all of you today have used at least 100 different nerves in your body, or way more than that. You've used all 8 nerve pathways, like the major ones that you really need to know about. I'm not with Lynx, but I'm really good friends with someone who is involved, and so I hear that they come teach you guys and do things like this every once in a while. Well, last week I kind of knew they're it's a movement class, and you're kind of going to talk about the movement and things like that as dance. Well, then yesterday I found out I had to talk about the nerves. So, yesterday on Halloween, while I was dressed as Prince, I taught myself about the nervous systems and the nervous pathways, which of course I did go to school, but I'm 24, so it's been a minute. So, I had to re-familiarize myself with this stuff. But guys, if I can do this in a day, and I can teach you this in a day, it's easy, and it'll stick with you for the rest of your life. Especially if you associate it to fun stuff. If you associate it to a dance move, or whatever this move's called, or the dab. If you associate it with those stuff like we were talking about earlier, it makes learning all of this a lot more fun.
Okay, so this morning we're going to name the winners. Then after we name the winners, we have a special little gift for you, and we want to talk to you about the program and what you like and how excited we are to be with you and the success of the program and things that you'd like to see changed about the program. So before we move to name, I want everybody up here, the links, to introduce themselves. My name is Dr. Perry. I work at UAB.
I am Carmen Perkins, and I'm retired.
And I'm Rhonda Allen. I'm Vice President of the Tri-County Chapter of the Links, and I work for AT&T as an engineer.
Good morning. I'm Lynn Wallace Martin, and I am semi-retired. I still work with parents at Robertson Elementary School.
Well, good morning. I'm Agnes Chappelle. I am the chair of the International Trends and Services facet of the Links. Facet is like a committee, and I also serve you and your parents as your circuit court judge, place number 23 in Jefferson County.
Lynn Martin again, and she is chair of the arts facet, and I am Carmen Perkins, co-chair of the arts facet. And we wanted to make sure that you all were paying attention, which you did. We already knew that you were exceptional students, and the essays confirmed that. We had a very difficult time choosing a winner, but unfortunately there could only be one winner, so our 9th grade winner is Morgan Shaw. And we have a $50 Visa gift card for you. Whereas Mr. Patrick Thomas.
And your certificate reads the same as Morgan's, and this is that you received the certificate of participation for your beautiful essay.
Alright guys, let's just take a minute for a second. These ladies, they come all the time. They take their time out of their day. They're professional women. They're busy. They have a lot to do. Alright, they come, they care about y'all. They spend money, a lot of money on you. That's them investing in you all. Alright, so let's really, really say thank you to them. Make sure to give them a handshake or a hug. And